Hello. Hello, everybody. Let's see what's today. Happy Tuesday. Hi, Alma. How are you doing? Thanks for tuning in. I'm excited for tonight. We will be having a very enthusiastic guest, and I'm just waiting for her to log on here. Hey, Vero. How are you? There's Jessica, but I guess I will do a little intro. So Yubi is one of our Read Amigas. She has been reading along with us. I want to say a couple books now. There she is. It's connecting, guys. Hey! There you are. Look at you.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm so excited.
I'm
happy to be here. Yay. I got ready and everything. Look, I did my braid.
I know. I love your braid. I don't even
Gotta look cute for
You're gonna have to teach me how to do a braid.
I was listening to some cumbia to hype me up.
I know. You know, I've seen that. Some people be adding some music on their lives, and I'm like, oh, okay. I don't even know how they do that.
I mean, shoot, anything to hype it up. Let's go.
I know. Having you on here is already going to be super hyping. So,
yeah.
Okay. First of all, thank you for saying yes. I know I totally told you last minute, hey,
for show.
Come live with me.
I got you.
So the reason why we're doing this is because I feel like obviously Read Amigas has been nothing but empowering women, and I feel like we need to put the spotlight on a lot of our Read Amigas. So I hope moving forward we can do that ongoing with other women that are in our book club. So right now during this tough time, I'm like, okay, who do I want to talk to that is inspiring and is courageous? And I've seen you, just your journey is inspiring. So that's why I'm like, okay, I need to get you on here so you can share your story. You have to share your story, because I mean, when I think Yubi, I'm like, this girl left her family to pursue her dreams, fearless. Like, I'm stuck to the bone to my family. I would never be able to leave my, I'm like,
they
5-mile
radius. Girl, they left me.
So let's get into it. So tell everybody, but let me give you the professional intro. So everybody, this is Yubi.
I appreciate it.
And she is amazing. She's an actress, a comedian, and a producer. Okay.
Oh, I got that title now. I'll take it.
Yes. So tell us a little bit about your background and what you accomplished, and just share with us your story.
I got you. Okay, so I'm 25? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm 27. Time's ticking a little bit. I know I look like I'm 25. I'm sure I could pass for it. But yeah, no, time is flying by. I don't know where you want me to start. Like the day, like people always ask, where are you from, right? Where are you from? And I'm sort of like, the world? Like, I don't know where to say with that question, because I was born in Mexico. I was raised in California, but when I was 12, I was brought to Arizona, and then I was kind of raised there until I was like 26. So I think I usually just kind of say now Arizona, because people will look at me weird when I'm like, from the earth. Yeah, so I've been an Arizonian for a long time now. I actually graduated at Arizona State University with a degree in business, minor in film production. I love to cook. I am super outgoing. I love music. I love to dance. I love acting. I did theater for like all of high school. It was in every single school production. I'm a thespian by heart. I speak Spanish. I love mi español. I love my culture. I love my people. I love reading. Yes. And yeah, I was freaking bored this year in Mexico, and I decided to make a little movie, and that was fun.
Right. And so that one. Okay, let's pause there.
Okay.
Because El Rancho was epic. I mean, during pandemic, I saw all of it, and I was like on it all the time when you would post a new episode. So that was like I want to say a big accomplishment, right, in your
Yeah.
career.
Yeah.
So tell us about that. How did you
Bro,
come up with
okay,
this
so I
idea?
moved to LA, right? I moved to
Hmm.
LA last year, bro. I got in my car. I was so nervous. I cried a little bit because I was just leaving everything behind. I quit my job. I quit my corporate job. I was making good money, you know, but I just like it doesn't like it's not what I want. Like, you know, I don't want to get married right now. I don't want to have kids. And it's crazy because I just see everybody's life around me, all my high school friends popping out baby number 2, and I'm over here like, girl, stop. I'm not ready. Like, that's why I keep telling people I'm 25 forever. Okay. Like, I think I'm just a little bit different than most people on like kind of like what I want. And I get really confused with what I want sometimes. I'm like, is this really what I want? Because then you also look at the things in Hollywood and how some things could be like, some people go there for the wrong reasons. And I had to ask myself those questions. Like, hi, Manny. Am I going there for the wrong reasons? Am I doing this for the wrong reasons? And I really had to take a couple steps back and ask myself those questions. And I just feel like God is preparing me for something. And I don't know what it is yet. Because you know, when you want something and you see your life and you imagine your life and you picture it. And then like, it never turns out to be like that. Like, you never get what you actually envisioned. You either get something worse or something better. You know what I mean?
True,
It's like,
very
man,
true.
I wasn't expecting this, you know? So it's like, I came to LA. I literally went on Craigslist, girl. I went on Craigslist to find somebody to live with, and I shared a bed. I shared a motherfucking bed with this random stranger girl that I didn't know. And I was like, bro, I saw your Instagram pictures. They're cute. They're cute. Okay. Our pictures were cute, so I wasn't afraid. And the thing is, we had like a king size bed in this big master bedroom in North Hollywood. And she, I, you know, the landlord, Katie, said, nope, the bed stays. The bed stays. And like, I'm thinking like, bro, that's my bed. You're gonna get yourself a twin size bed. Hey, Renee, you're gonna get yourself a twin size bed, and that's gonna be your bed. And then she's like, like the bed is mine, you know. And we're over here debating. I'm like, you want to share? And she's like, yeah, let's share. So we
Oh
ended
my
up
God.
sharing a king size bed in North Hollywood. But girl, that's what I had to do to save money. You know, here I am, like going from rent $400 in Arizona to boom, $800 to share a bed in North Hollywood to do my dream, you know, to do the whole comedy thing. And, you know, ever since I was little, I've always been the little entertainer in the house. You know, I've always been the wild one. Like, you hear the song La Chona, everybody's looking around like, where's Yubi?
Where's Yubi?
Where's Yubi? Girl, you know, you
know.
went to those family parties.
I did.
I'd be at the brinca brinca, and then I'd be like, oh, La Chona's playing. I'd be like, move, Becky, let's go.
Oh, yes, that's so you. So you.
Yeah, no, so let me continue. Yeah, so the bed thing, and I was rooming there, but these girls are all like Catholic girls, right? And I was just like, I prayed, dude. I prayed when I was in that car. Ooh, it's getting hot. I'm sorry. There's some cute guys in here. I see them popping up. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
It's actually hot. The heater's turned on, so. But anyways, sorry. But I was praying to the Lord when I was in my car because I was really scared because, you know, there's a lot of like crazy people out in LA and it's way more dangerous than Arizona. And I was just telling God, please put me in a good path, like lead me to good people, because who you surround yourself eventually is who you become. Like like people that are closest to you are going to be the people that influence you the most. So I actually, this was like 2019, in the summer of 2019 when I moved out to California, right? And girl, I started doing a lot of extra work. I was on the New Year's Eve with Ryan Seacrest. And you know those people that are like dancing around, having a fiesta, and you're like, at that party. Well, girl.
That was you?
I got paid to be in that party. That shit is so fake. LA is so fake.
No way.
They told us to wear prom dresses, and they're like, keep dancing. I was like, play the chona, play the chona.
That's crazy. You know, people die to go get tickets to go to those shows and be a part of them.
Girl, there's no tickets for the New Year's Eve with Ryan
No.
Seacrest. That shit is all staged. I was dancing with Sierra right next to her, and she messed up her freaking step. I was like, Sierra, you get old, girl. You get old to do the cowboy dookie. And she like looked at me, and I was like, it's okay. We'll do it again. Take another take. I'm like,
Another
I'm not
take.
the director. I'm not the director. But I did dance next to her, and like we got to see all the performers, and Paula Abdul like had to do her thing like 3 times. I was like, "You're getting old too, Paula. Get off the stage."
Oh my God. I'm surprised you didn't steal the show when you were doing that.
Oh, girl, I did. Trust me, I got some zoom ins in there. Like, I'm gonna post that on my Instagram. Watch.
You should.
Just be like, when I was on the New Year's Eve bash, and I was like. No, seriously. It was actually a highlight, like, to see that at the beginning of 2020 and people saying, like, I saw you on TV. I was like, I know, I'm making it. I'm working my way up there, you know? But,
yes, and you'll be giving autographs.
I know. I'd be like, you know,
Where do
I've
I
been giving out a
sign?
lot of autographs lately, girl. I've been addicted to shopping lately, you know? The FedEx guy's really into me. He's always asking me for my autograph.
Really? Give it to him or charge him for it. You gotta make money somehow.
Totally kidding. I have no money to shop. I just imagined that. It's a joke that I
Oh
wrote.
my
But
God.
it's not true. But if
I
you know,
can't with you.
call me up. Call me up. Yeah. So where was I? Get on these tangents. I'm so sorry. So yeah, I moved to North Hollywood. I was there for like a good half of the year, and then it wasn't until like March when COVID hit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And girl, I started going to Groundlings, Improv. I started going to a lot of these like high-end schools, and I was paying a lot of money. I had a really awesome job. I was working at a super high class like Vitello's like high-end restaurant where I was waiting. I waited on Joe Pesci. I ate his leftover mashed potatoes, bro, and I'm proud of it. Hey, next talk.
Look at you. You have all these people just showing some love, shouting you out.
Thank you so much for being here. I don't even know who's in here. I'm trying.
Someone said that you already gave them your autograph and it's in their heart. Okay.
Oh, I'll take that. I'll take that. Hello, everybody. Gilbert's in here. Everybody's in here. But yeah, no, for sure, girl. I freaking Joe Pesci. I served him. I saw a lot of famous people come through to Vitello's, and it was so high end. I was getting such good money, like good tips, and I was just like, man, I love my job. I was only like 10 minutes away, so I skipped traffic, and everything just hit the fan when COVID hit. You know, I was let go March 16th, and the moment I was let go, like, I'm not kidding you, dude, my dad kept calling me, telling me that I was gonna die alone in LA and that nobody's gonna be there for you. I think like the news really got to my dad in the beginning of March, and he literally called me every day, and I was like, Dad, I'm not going to Mexico. Like, I'm fine. We're not gonna close down. And I remember the day after I got let go of my job, I went into Vaughn's. Girl, I felt like I was in a movie, bro. Like, everybody like empty, just empty shelves, like people panic buying. Like, girl, I was like, oh man, I ran out of toilet paper.
Toilet paper.
I wet my butt. And I went to Vaughn's, and bro, they weren't even selling any more toilet paper. I'm like, the toilet paper.
All gone. All gone.
Girl, I try to call up some of my friends, like, hey, yo, you got some toilet paper?
Y nada.
Bro, everybody was saying, like, nah, bro, I'm out. I only got some for me and my family. I'm like, that's messed up. I'm going to remember that.
Right?
Got some toilet paper.
People being stingy over toilet paper. Crazy.
Yeah, I know. But that honestly kind of put me a little bit like, oh, man, maybe I should go to Mexico for a little bit. You know, I'm unemployed now. And then my acting classes all stopped. And I was like, dude, I just paid money like not even a week ago for these acting classes, and it just stopped. And so when I didn't have, like, I didn't know what to do, so I went to Mexico, and I only thought I was going to be there for 2 weeks, bro. 2 weeks. I was like, max 1 month, max.
Mm-hmm.
And then like 2 weeks turned into a month, and girl, my plane ticket got canceled.
Oh, no.
Like,
So you were stuck. You were
I was
literally stuck there.
I was stuck. And that's when I was like, you know what? Like, because hey, everybody coming in. What's up? What's up, Mega Man?
Hello.
Okay, so yeah, I was stuck and I didn't know what to do with myself. So I brought a camera. I have a Canon 5D Mark II camera, and this camera that I brought, like, it's a good camera. It's kind of old, but it depends on the lenses you use. It could be really good quality. And I've just had it sitting there collecting dust, and I brought it, and I brought like one wig, and I brought my tripod and my drone, and I just like, you know what, just in case I want to take pictures in Mexico or whatever. Girl, I bought a tripod in Mexico, and that's all I really needed to make the movie. And like I told you, I was so bored. I just decided to do like a skit, right? But my skits are very different. They're not like what you see on TikTok, or you know, those people like that put on the towel and like do all of that. They're more slower.
Novela style. More
They're
novela
slower.
style.
Yeah, they're kind of novela style, you know? It kind of like gives you that feel of like a mixture of like Nacho Libre and like, I mean, I don't even know what type of style, but I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking
No,
about.
it was definitely different. You're right. It's not like how, it wasn't a small scale like TikTok or how people are doing more of now.
Yeah.
It was actually the time that it wasn't short, like 2-3 minutes. It was a little longer than that, which was more like, okay, you were taking forever on putting up episodes at a point there. I'm like, when's the next episode? Like, can you make it a little longer next time?
I
But
know. Yeah,
it was really
you'd
good.
message me that. Yeah, you'd message me that on YouTube. And honestly, I think what I learned though, you know what I'm gonna do next is that next time I do want to do like a web series like that, is I'm going to release it kind of like Netflix. You know what I mean? You binge, right? So it's like you release them all at once, and then you have to
Yes.
go on to the next one, because the first one got almost like 2,000 views, the first episode on YouTube, and all the other ones just like slowly the views started kind of drifting a little bit. And then I decided towards the end to to um to put it all like to piece it all together and combine it all together, right? And make it into like a movie. And it actually worked better like a movie to watch it. It kind of made more sense than episode per episode. But I'm gonna be honest with you, girl. Navy, I did at the first episode, is everything is out of order. Everything was a puzzle for me when I was making it. I was like, okay, I made this episode. Why did I make this episode? Like when my brother is taking pictures of my diary, I didn't even know why he was doing that. You know what I mean? I didn't know that until the end. And I'll be honest with you, dude, like I wouldn't recommend anybody to do it like that. But that's me taking action. That's me just taking action and stop thinking and start doing, because like, you know, that's how you're going to learn, is by messing up, by trying to figure out the missing pieces. And if I just sat there and I was like, no, I'm going to write this entire film or series and then I'm going to shoot it, I would have never done it. I would have been so like,
Wow.
I would have just been like, oh, I don't want to write today. Oh, I'm not ready. Oh, my camera's not good enough. I need better lenses. Oh, I need a lighting person. Oh, I need a sound person. You know what? I don't know how to edit this thing. I can't twin myself. You know what I mean? Like you make all of these excuses in your mind, but you know, I was stranded, dude. Like my internet sucked. I couldn't really like see what you guys were doing. Like I didn't care about anybody else. I just decided to just be like, you know what? I'm going to focus on one episode at a time. And Navy, let me tell you this, girl. I would write an episode in an hour or two, and I just do a little outline of my ideas. I'd go out and film it that day. It'd take 2 hours, 3 hours to film it, 4 hours max if it was like a dinner scene or whatever, because I have to pick up all the shit and everything. And then take like 3 hours to edit it. I would finish one episode in one day if I wanted to. You know what I mean? So sometimes I'm like disappointed in myself. I'm like, I could have done so much more. You know, I only did 13 episodes. It's like 13 days. I was there for 5 months.
Oh, yeah.
5 months.
You could have given us more, Yubi. You could have given
I
us more.
know. I fucked up. I'm sorry.
No, but it was such a it was awesome. I mean, that's what this whole time, like while you're talking about it in my mind, I'm like, she probably wrote it all out, planned it all out, right? Like most people would think, people do it, you sketch it, your ideas, you brainstorm. But just hearing you out right now saying that you just effed it and just went and did it day by
Yeah.
day, episode by episode, that's when it's like when they tell you act on it and go do it, it's so true. Like, because then you let excuses get to your head, and then you start doubting yourself, and then all these insecurities come, all that BS, right? So
Yeah.
I'm actually like in shock. I'm so proud of you even more now that you just winged it and you just did what felt right that day at that time, and you did it like.
Yeah. Honestly, I didn't expect anything of it, and that's the thing. Like, just go in without any expectation, And I think the only thing that gets to me now is that I eventually want to make money doing this. I think that'd be really cool. But I honestly do it just for the love of it. Like, am I making money out of El Rancho right now? Like, no, I'm not. But I I am kind of growing a small following on it, and I think that really motivates me. Like when people message me and send me messages saying "Hey, you making a movie really inspired me," or "Hey, I really enjoyed your film. Like I want to see more from you." That makes me that pushes me to want to do it more because it gives me a why, and it's so important to have a why in your life, and some of these books that you've allowed us, that you've brought in, that for Read Amigas, we need more representation. We need more books about Latina writers and Latina characters, and I think representation is super important, and if I could be a part of that, to maybe dude, one little girl out there to see that I made this movie and that now she wants to do something like this. That's all I really need to push me, to drive me to do more,
Right.
inspire
Which
others.
it goes into my next question. And so with your journey, in your career, reading, tell me how reading and the knowledge you've gained from reading has helped you through your journey.
Yeah, so girl, your books are, I mean, Dare to Lead, that book. Don't kill me, girl. I have not read it, but I feel like that's on the list to read because I think it kind of resonates a lot probably with my journey and what I'm doing.
Right. That's a good
And
read for you. Yes.
yeah. I haven't done that one, but books like Not Your Typical Mexican Daughter, that book, I just feel like it's such a story, right? The way the story is done kind of inspires me and kind of gives me structure, I guess you can say, because that's something that I'm missing, and finding a theme, finding the moral of the story, finding the conflict, and reading everything with books. It's mainly there's a plot, a beginning, middle, and end, right? So reading really helps with that, with the process of creating a film or writing, because I am not a writer. I tell myself I'm not a writer, and now people are watching El Rancho and they're saying, "Oh my God, you're a writer. You wrote that?" Bro, I improv'd that. I literally outlined it. The only ones that I wrote that I had to write out are those scenes where I'm my mom, I'm my dad, and it's all in one frame. Because I'm talking to other characters. I'm actually talking to myself, but I need to know what I'm saying to them. And sometimes I'll ad lib and say something else, and I have to I can't really play it back, because if I move that camera, I have to start from the beginning. It's over. So it's all when I click the record button, I can't even tell you how careful I was to push the record button, because one little move on the camera, it's you're donezo. It's but luckily the Canon Mark II is a little heavier, so it doesn't move that much if it's stabled with a good tripod. But yeah, my brothers really didn't want to help me that much, I'll be honest with you. They're teenagers. They just are playing their video games, and
yeah, typical.
Yeah, so the houses that are in the rancho, they're our tíos' houses, and they're abandoned because they're in their second home in Guerrero. So they have these really nice houses, and I was like, bro, I'm gonna shoot something here.
Yeah, you made it into an opportunity. That's awesome.
Yeah, I was bored. You know what I mean? I think the toughest thing for me though like in Mexico during that time, it gets really cloudy. So there's like overcast, or there's clouds, there's no clouds. And when I'm twinning myself and I'm filming, like if if there's no cloud on the sun, like, and then I change into my mom and now there's a cloud, like the lighting completely changes like drastically, and it's really difficult to fix it in post. I have to try to like match the colors. And I spent hours watching YouTube videos on how to color correct because I am so bad at that stuff. And it didn't help that my computer was super slow when I was doing that. Oh, girl, I would cry sometimes because how slow my computer was. Because, I mean, I already had like 13 episodes and I wanted to create more episodes. And, girl, I would have created more episodes, but it didn't fit my laptop anymore. I was squeezing in like episode 13. I was like, come on, I need this ending right now.
Okay, well that plays a big role. Obviously, your laptop. Let's blame it on the laptop, not you. Let's blame it on the laptop.
Blame it on the laptop. You know what I mean? And I liked to edit like on the same day because like that inspiration, you know, when you're focused, when you're in the zone, you know, not auto zone, but when you're like in the zone, you're just like in it. Not auto zone.
You were in it. You were in it at that time.
But when you're in it and you're just focused and you're excited about your project, like you want to get as much juice out, like as much work and stuff because you're in it. Because the moment it's like the next day, I can't even tell you, it's like starting that race all over again, you know, having to get out of bed, having to really push yourself to get excited for something. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some days that I woke up with a lot of energy, but then there's some days that I just woke up with laziness and all I wanted to do was lay in my maca and just do dancing videos on Instagram.
Yeah, those are fun. I've seen you. You got some moves, girl.
Yeah, I did a lot of dancing videos.
So what's a book that you can recommend to our followers and our amigas in our book club? What's a book that you recommend for motivational? Because we're actually thinking on doing a motivational book. That's always our main, you know, what we actually always lean towards, doing motivational and empowering. We like to obviously listen to our readers as well, and we try different things. But if you could recommend one, which one?
Yeah. So there's some books that I don't think that you guys have in your book club yet that I totally recommend. I don't know if you guys have read The Power of Now. I've been really like in this spiritual journey lately, and I feel like The Power of Now is a book that I can constantly just pick up and just literally open up any page and just read from that, and I get something out of it. You know, it's about being present and being in the moment, and the book is just so it just dives deep. I mean there's not even words that I could really explain it. And that's another one of my goals, one of my biggest goals for 2021, maybe, and it's a pretty hefty goal, is to read 2 books a month, girl. I know it's a lot, but
you can do it.
I want to do it so bad. Like I'm telling myself, dude, if I just read 15 pages every night for like 2 weeks, you know, like that's a book right there.
Right.
And that's my goal. Two books for 2021. Mark my words. I'm putting that in my journal because I journal every day. Right?
So tell us about that too. Tell us about how journaling has helped you. And not a lot of people know about that. And I think it's something that people can utilize as a great tool.
Oh my God, yes. Journaling has helped me in so many ways because it helps with my memory. Like I will recall or remember a day. And then if I can't remember exactly the day, girl, I have this printer, right? And the printer can print up to 8 pictures in one, and I just cut them up and they're small prints of the pictures. So at the end of the week, because sometimes I just journal once a week and I just remember the whole week. And every day I'll like put the pictures of that day, right? And what I remember from that day, because sometimes I journal every day. Like if it's like, it depends on my mood, dude. I'm telling you, it's all about my mood. Like if I have that energy to do it, but I make sure to do it at least once a week because I can get really behind sometimes. And all I do is just put the pictures and I'd be like, oh, today was a great day. Today was a good, but like, you could do it like as a mood tracker to say like how you felt one day. And And I'll be honest with you, it's helped me a lot, especially with women with our menstrual cycle. Girl, I get so depressed 3 to 4 days before my period. Like, I am sad. I am, and I know it, and I know it, and I know it, and I keep reminding myself, like, this is why you're feeling like this. This too shall pass. This too shall pass, because I know myself already, and I know when my cycle's pretty consistent. Like, if I'm on the 20th, it's always going to be on the 20th, and like around the 17th, 18th, 19th, I'm like at my lowest. So I really do my best to kind of like take myself on walks or keep myself busy, like schedule a coffee date with a girlfriend to just go out and like distract yourself. Because if I'm by myself, I'll cry. I'll just cry for no reason. I'll look at my life. I'll start like comparing myself to like everybody else. I'm like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Like, girl, these thoughts just come. Like, it's bad. But yeah, no, the journaling thing actually is what kind of showed me that this, like, the reasons why I feel like a certain way. And like right now, girl, I'm at my best right now. I'm feeling good. You got me at a good day.
Okay.
I know.
Like, I love how everybody's going to know your cycle now.
Yeah, I just finished. That's why I'm like, oh, what's up? I'm reborn every month, bro. Look at me. I'm reborn.
Yeah, you're glowing. You look so good. It's like a brand new Yubi.
I know. So I did a video. I mean, I shouldn't have deleted it. I deleted it because I'm working on a YouTube video called 20 Things I Learned in 2020, right? And I filmed this like before I started my days. And girl, I looked so high. I was like, yeah, and it's very important to like get
Did you see that comment?
No, what? You is
ovulating.
Not yet.
Day
My
14
comes around the 14th, 15th. Thank you very much. No, I'm like around the 12th now, I think. But
how funny.
Oh my god. But no, yeah, no, it's like day and night because I actually reshot the video of like 20 things I learned in 2020 because I like would stop the video and I start crying and I'd be like, oh my god, just get yourself together. And another thing is happiness and joy. It just,
yeah.
As I'm like super depressed, I'm like, this is just not gonna cut it. People
you should have recorded it and then watched it after you were done with that phase, and then you would have kept it and been happy with it.
Oh yeah. And then when I audition for commercials too, and they get me at a time where I'm like feeling good, I'm like, I'm gonna kill it. But then when it's like I gotta audition when it's like a sad time, and right now I'm like, I truly try to hype myself up, dude. I like to listen to like old, like, actually it just makes me more sad now that I think about it.
Old
elementary school songs.
Okay.
Give up.
So 90s music?
Like 90s music, like I can't wait for the world to spin, I can't wait to the other day. Like nostalgic. Like Hillary Duff, like yeah, just old school music. Now this is a story all about how
So that was gonna be my last question for you is give us some tips on how you stay motivated, especially during this pandemic. And for those that are creative, just like yourself, how do you maintain that creativity? Because, I mean, to be an actress and now a producer, now, it takes a lot. It takes a lot. So give us some tips. Give all of our followers some tips.
Okay. So how do I stay creative and what else?
Motivated.
And what else was it?
Motivated.
Okay. Don't be so hard on yourself. Like seriously, do not be so hard on yourself. Like I think it's a process, right? I think if you do just a little bit, because like girl, I'm working on my next series right now. I'm doing a sequel to El Rancho for next year. And I'm kind of stuck in between like wanting to rush this project and just have like a script for it because I want to do it differently than I did El Rancho. I want it to have more structure and to do it right. But things come to me every day. Something new comes to me every single day. And I write that down, right? and I still live my life. You know, I go running in the morning. That's something that I try to stay consistent with, is like, don't miss my walk, 2 miles a day, 2 miles a day. Because by doing that, like, even when I don't want to do it, it becomes a habit to do it, right? But when I go walking or running, like, things come to me. I'm in a better mood. I'm excited for the day. I'm excited for that cup of coffee in the morning. I just feel like I deserve it, you know, and I'm excited for the day. And it's like, I feel so grateful. And that's the thing too, is like being grateful for the little things, because I think it starts from there, right? The moment you create new habits that are going to help you with your life, like something as simple as just doing 2 miles a day, whether it be a run or a walk. Because girl, I walk some days. Like, there's more days that I walk than I run. And it's just 2 miles. That's it. 2 miles at the park or here. And once I do that, I'm just ready for the day. And it just like you get that motivation. Like, I think things come to you, and you'll know, you know. And to stay creative, I think, is just whatever you like to do, whether it be draw, just do a little bit of it every day, and don't be so hard on yourself. Like, oh, I didn't, like, I don't know, make a movie in a day. You know what I mean? Like, and build network, because I think if you work like with the people that are around you, like if you have somebody that you hold each other accountable, like, hey, like, I'm working on this script, like, okay, like, hey, on Saturday, let's both like just talk about what we did this week. You know what I mean? Like, things like that really help. Like, I have a girlfriend named Iceland, and we go hiking, and like she's my accountability buddy with working out, right? And then you can also have accountability buddies with whatever same interests that you have, right? Whether it be, right, I don't know, cars, or I don't know, like, just
those are good.
Living and having good mental health, I think, is the biggest win. It's a win. Like, when you have a good peace of mind and mental health, and you love your family, and you put energy towards the people that matter, like, that's the most important. Like, stop trying to impress the world. Like, the world doesn't care about you. Okay, that was really harsh, but
no, but it's true.
Like,
it really just sounds like you're saying self-care. You do self-care in order to stay motivated and do the things that you love, which is your friends that are holding you accountable, spending time with your family.
Do your makeup for yourself, whatever makes you feel good. Right. And if you're the type of person who don't like makeup, don't do your makeup, girl. Like, do what you like. Play those video games, but just for an hour, okay? Don't be there all day.
Right. Self-care can mean a lot of different things for everybody. Yeah, it's totally different for everyone. But that's awesome. Okay, Yubitube.
I try. Appreciate you, Mama. I'm so proud of you, Navy, dude. You're like a little businesswoman. You're over here leading this. You're doing it. And that's amazing. You're doing podcasts. You're bringing live interviews. Like, you're living your dream right now, Mama.
Thank you. It hasn't been easy. I mean, who decides to start a business during this pandemic? You would think it's the last thing that people are thinking to do during this pandemic. But, you know, sometimes, like you say, you got to just do it. Just go with it and not think about it so much, which is one of my flaws, that I overthink everything. But girl, working on it, right? We all do. But thank you so much for
the book.
Yes, yeah. So you need to read Dare to Lead, because that book is going to be an asset to you. It definitely has been another good one that we've read, and that I think a lot of us had said we're going to go back to sometime next year and just reread it, because it has so much information and so much knowledge in that book that we were like trying to soak it all in.
Yeah.
But we'll definitely have to read it again, because it was a good one. So
yeah,
Brene Brown, definitely a
Jessica,
good author.
I love you. I love you, Jessica.
Yes. Oh my God, look at all the comments.
I love Renee's in here. Oh snap, Liam is in here. I had a crush on him.
So I will go ahead and share with everyone your Instagram, Yubitube, and I'll also share, I think you have it on your feed, El Rancho, right? You have like a skit posted?
Yeah, it's in my bio. So if you guys want to see an episode or something, definitely do it. I think the best episode that I did was is the one where my parents, like when my brother tells them my secret and we're all at the dinner table and like
The
my
one
parents have
with the
lesbian.
novio, right? With the boyfriend.
Yeah, the novio one. I can't even remember the title of it.
Yeah, I can't either, but I remember that part with the novio.
That one was really fun to make, and it was really frustrating day. You know, and that's so funny to say out loud. Is like the hardest episode. That was the most difficult and challenging for me was the one that I love the most.
Which is that one?
I'm trying to remember. I think it's like episode 10. I think it's like close to the end.
I'm thinking you're talking about the one with you had to shower with the cold water.
Oh no, that's like episode 2. No, girl, it's the one. I can't even remember my freaking own names to my episodes. It's been a minute since I've seen it, but yeah, it's like episode 10. Whatever that.
Well, I'll have everybody check it out to go on your link on your bio so that way everybody can see it and enjoy it because it was a good one. And I'm so proud of you. I'm looking forward for your next series of part 2.
Thank you. Joaquin Comes to America. It's gonna be
No.
great. Yes,
Comes to America. Okay.
Dude, I know I might need to use your house to film. I'm over here like
Yes. Whatever you need, I'm here to help you and
I think
support
you have a video guy too. Like we talked a little bit about it. I forgot his name, Alfredo or something.
Beto. Link up with Beto, yeah.
Beto, yeah. Cool.
He's awesome. Yeah. So thank you again. I will save this IG live so people could get a good laugh. This was fun. I enjoyed it.
So fun. I love it. I get the opportunity to talk to my beautiful cousin.
Yes, we are related. For those that don't know, we
are related.
Keep killing it. Keep killing it. Look at all the love on the comments.
I know. I don't know how to handle this. I'm over here.
Yes, so hopefully we get to do this for more of our amigas in our book club, and we can highlight and put the spotlight on these women like yourself who are killing it. So I'm sure this probably won't be the last live we do together. Maybe when you do part 2, we can link up again. You can let everybody know, share more tips, and that'll be fun.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in, everybody that tuned in. I appreciate you guys all so much. You guys have a great night, and keep pushing it.
Yes.
Keep doing it. Love you guys.
Take care. Love you. Bye.
Diego's Cool World. All right. Bye.